Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ultra Hardware number 16028 pneumatic screen door closer. That's what it looks like in its packaging. It has instructions printed on the back side of the card or carded packaging. I have one removed here from the packaging so that we can review it. There's the business end, the pneumatic cylinder portion that's going to connect to the jamb bracket. Okay. Your adjustment cylinder is down here on the end. Now, I'm going to give you, actually, while we go through the pieces, let me give you dimensional properties of them as well. So the overall length of the cylinder tube itself, the tube itself looks like it's about 10.5 inch. Its compressed total width, it's about 12 7/8. Diameter of the tube, obviously painted white as you can see, 1.25 inch diameter. Then you're going to get the jamb bracket. It's got an arrow indicating the direction of how this is going to be placed on the frame. It's going to go either this way on the frame or it'll go this way, provided that the door is out here. The arrow that's here points down to where the door will be. That's going to connect quite simply like this. Although, of course, before you do that, you'll have your hold open clip. And this is just very typical and, of course, common sort of material that you're going to see. You'll have your bracket. The pin that'll hold it all together, I'll show you that, then I'll just put it together here on my desktop. Okay. Probably hear that fluid leaking out. It stops, of course, because it gets to the hold open portion, which you then release. Just continue to close. Okay. Now you're going to have your door bracket that's going to be here. And the end of that cylinder is going to clamp right over it. And that's what your completed installation will look like. It's still closing. You might not be able to see it, but I can sure tell that it is. It's got that control valve, that screw that's down there. You're going to open or turn it counterclockwise to have it open faster, like you're opening a valve. And you'll go clockwise to slow it down, just like you were tightening a nut, so to speak. Okay, practically all the way closed now, and there it is. And that's your installation. Now, the installation of this, the exact requirements, and by the way, you're going to get 4 longer screws, and that's for the jamb bracket, and then 2 shorter screws for the door bracket. Again, jamb bracket, 4 screws. Door bracket, that'll take 2 screws. Now let's go over the installation instructions, and there is a link below this video showing them so that we can review them together. First, this is very easy to install, and given the incredible ubiquitous, generic, garden variety nature of the design of this pneumatic storm or screen door closer, you should have very little trouble mimicking the original installation. So step 1 is going to be, quite frankly, locating the jamb bracket. They want, again, arrow towards the face of the door. Okay, 1/4 inch from the face of the door to where the bracket starts, and then at least 1/2 inch down from the top. They are indicating that to be a 1/2 inch down from the top of the frame. So you're going to be clearing maybe a small blade stop that would be involved, maybe some sort of stop. You might want to do a reality check to make sure that the body is easily going to clear everything as it goes through its rotation of operation. Okay. Shouldn't be a big deal. So 1/4 inch in, 1/2 inch down, or whatever the desired height is, you will mark your holes. You are then going to move on to, well, step 1. At the desired height, let's go through it a little bit more clinically. At the desired height, mark the hinge side of the door, which means the jamb, for the jamb bracket, a 1/4 inch in from the face, at least a 1/2 of an inch down. Be sure open side of bracket and arrow faces the door. We discussed that. Drill 4 holes, fasten the bracket with the 4 long screws that we showed earlier. Place the hold open washer on rod in front of lugs as shown for correct tension. Basically get this put down over there first. Then they're saying to use the short pin to connect your closer at that point. Okay, and it's going to hang there with the short pin, which was that. Warning, before locating the door bracket, be sure that lugs on rod are resting against the hold open washer. This will give proper tension setting for the closer. Basically, they want you to get this installed down over these little lugs, just like I have it here, not over back here. Okay. Step 2, and it's almost the final step, hook the end cap of closer. Hook the end cap of the closer into the multiple hold adjusting door bracket. So basically, get that put down like that. Mark your holes. They want them in the 4th location is what it says. Put the bracket on the door in level position. Fasten to the door with screws placed in the 4th position. Those are the 2 short screws. Secure the bracket to the door. Open the door. Move the hold open washer back over the lugs. Now it's captured and it can't go anywhere. And then you adjust, quite simply, your regulating speed. Tightening it down clockwise to slow it down, loosening it back up, or opening it, or counterclockwise to speed that up. Test your door operation, cycle it several times, cycle it 3 times, make your adjustment, cycle it 3 times, allow it to find equilibrium, and then you'll be in a good position to call the installation complete. Very nice quality item, and that, quite frankly, is a hallmark of the Ultra line. You're going to find excellent quality builder's material at a very reasonable price. It's just ubiquitous across the Ultra line. The summary of Ultra, if you're looking at residential hardware, I would take a long look at their cabinet hardware. A very diverse offering of good quality, well-priced, extremely good value cabinet hardware. Drawer pulls, cabinet knobs, things of that nature. Commercial clients look at their exit devices, their door closers, their lock sets, and their hinges. If you're a subcontractor who purchases hollow metal doors and installs them, you might want to look at those Ultra hinges, closers, and exit devices. Great value in that area. If you have any questions on the Ultra 16028 pneumatic screen door closer or any other Ultra product, please feel free to reach out to us. And then finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all the Ultra products that we sell, a link to the manufacturer's website, along with a link to the full product catalog. Thank you very much.